square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go, son. Move this. Go.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Snap.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
222. Right.
They'll run with Allen. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 319, right to that. Hey, Ken.
They'll send a tight end in motion. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. EQ. 319, right to that.
A tight end in motion now. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Here we go. 319, right to that.
Field snap on 2nd down. That one is complete to Hardman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
Fields to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 16th touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Keon White on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about one. E.J. Johnson there to make the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This is 3rd and 6.
315. Good job right there. Start.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the handoff, this is H.A. Inside the 20. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Saints out on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Throwing is Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Here we go. All right.
This a design run with Fields. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. but I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Go.
And he'll take this to the 13. Third and goal. To throw is Fields. That'll be complete to Tootin.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go, son. Back.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Cut. Hey, 0-0-0. Cut.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
On first down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on second down in the exact same situation.
Once again, it's Achane. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A loss of 1.
All the offense is trying to do here is just get a little breathing room so that they can operate their entire system. For this defense, they sold out, brought pressure, and the offense is lucky that that one didn't result in 2.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Move 15. Check. Move it.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up.
1st and 10 at the
39 yards.
line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A run, and it's Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Cut. 3-15. All go special. Cut.
Here's a give to Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Buccaneers
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Isaiah Pullman. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields. No one open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd down, here's Wilson. He's got his man ground. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down marker. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from just under 50 yards. Gay's kick is good. And the Buccaneers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Austin brought in motion. Fields now to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On second down, Russ. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331, 331.
A first down throw for Fields. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down, Saints.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he gets this up close to the 40. D.J. Johnson there to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6. On the ground, here is Achane. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Now Russ. to get this one complete to Brown. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
Play
line.
action. Now, Wilson. Flush to his right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Thumbs up. Ready? Nice instruction. Right.
They'll begin here on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8. At the
Second down
46-yard
and 8.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's the rookie first-rounder Maxwell Hairston. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Well run with Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Good job right there. Left pass. Left pass. Screen in.
Wilson now to throw on third down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Cut. Lady.
Here we go on fourth down with Wilson. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
321. Easy.
On first and 10, Fields. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Second and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This one from 39 yards out. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Fields to throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run here with Achane. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock while keeping the ball on the ground?
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. This was incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They send the tight end in motion. 2nd down. It's Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Don't jump, ready? 319, next up. Hey,
Austin brought in motion. 1st down, Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here we go.
Tight end, the motion man to the right.
Go.
Fields from the pistol. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Easy. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective, both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Saints will up the lead to 5.
Buccaneers 9.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one sends all the way over to the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
At the 45-yard line.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Get set. Green 80. Screen 80.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Tampa. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion. Wilson lines up in the pistol. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The check is down to Tootin out of the backfield.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Angel, Angel, Angel. 551. Let's go. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. That'll be complete to two. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Saints first down.
Here we go.
Fields now. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
25 yards.
New Orleans' third and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
Go.
Now Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll take it. And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go, tonight.
Austin brought in motion. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Buccaneers. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.